Hello everyone, Melody the Hedgehog back again. And this time I am going to finally get to my Deltarune video. Honestly, I was super excited when the game came out. I was like, oh my gosh! And the game was just amazing as far as I see. I can't play it on my computer because the computer I have is really old and can't run the program. Anyway, I said I was going to do an explanation for why I say Ralsei is a girl. Because everyone just keeps yelling at me whenever I say, I think Ralsei is a girl. And then they go, what? He's a boy. He deliberately says that he is a prince. And I think, really? That's the only proof you have? Then there's the power of fluffy boys. Which again, okay, I can understand, but that does not prove anything. Now, in this video, I'm just discussing a few things. Like, I'm doing 2 in 1. One is my reasonings behind Ralsei being a girl, and the second being, exactly where the story is going. Anyway, reason number 1 why I think Ralsei is a girl is not because the pink horns. Actually, to throw the reasons out, if you couldn't tell, I do most of these videos unscripted. Anyway, 1, you might think, oh, Ralsei is most likely a boy because goats that are male have horns. I would have to remind you, Toriel has horns. She's a female. And Asriel doesn't have horns yet because he's still a child. Also, if you look up about whether or not male or female goats have horns, they can tell you that goats can have horns whether they are male or female. So, yeah. There's one. And another one is, why would Susie react the way she did when Ralsei revealed their face? As far as I know, she doesn't know who Asriel really is. And most likely someone would not react that way if they knew all along they were a boy. Because Susie's been calling Ralsei dude, which is mostly associated with guys. So Susie reacting the way she did would tell you that Ralsei would most likely be a girl. Alright, I am starting to get a cramp in my foot. Anyway, the channel Treesicle explains this a little better than I can. You can go watch their video for the reasoning, because they pretty much hit all the bases, because I can't remember for crap. Next is the whole debunking on the Asriel idea. Just because their name is an anagram for Asriel doesn't mean they are Asriel. Again, with the reactions, Chris doesn't really react when Ralsei reveals themselves. He just blank face. I know that Chris can actually react to things because he has reacted, because he can express more feelings, and in the end with like that creepy smile and glowing eye and stuff like that. Even in PG, I almost said the other thing. But again, if it was Asriel, Chris would probably have a bit of a reaction. But then again, Ralsei most likely probably isn't real. You can go look at game theory if you want to hear more about this, because again, I can't remember these theories for crud, and they explain it a lot better than I can. Because I'm a stupid teen girl that can't remember things. And I draw and make videos for a living. Because I'm stupid. Anyway, even if they were Asriel, they would still most likely not be the prince from the prophecy that was explained at the beginning, that was just kind of tossed out by the end, because we did not cross that fountain. You know, the entire point of the game, the reason why this was a thing, that was just kind of thrown out the window because the fountain's still open. Fountain's still open, guys. We forgot about that. Whoopsies. Oh, well, I guess the Dark World's doomed. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Even if Ralsei was Azrael, one would be Ralsei Azrael would have to be from the Dark Realm, which he is not. He is a Lightener, not a Darkener. And second off, he's not a prince because as far as we know, the royal family was never a thing in the world of Deltarune. Asgore is just a florist, and Toriel's just a teacher. So Azrael is just a normal kid that is going to college. He is not a prince. But again, even if he was a prince, he's still not a Darkener. So even if he was supposed to be Azrael, he would still not fit into the criteria of the prince of the prophecy. Blah, 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 blah. Brain stopped for like 5 minutes. For a few seconds. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry for freaking out like that. Anyway, what other character would be able to fit into the criteria? Lancer, because he's a Darkener and he's a prince. Because his jerkwad of a dad is the king. Yeah, he is literally one of my most hated characters. Like, seriously? You just threatened to kill your own son. That is automatically going to get you onto the list. And not only that, your son is a sweet, innocent little marshmallow. Yes, I'm calling him a marshmallow. Because he looks squishy. And no, I'm not changing into a fangirl. I'm still treating him like a normal character. I am not turning into the fangirls that I discussed in my last video. Anyways, now that I've gotten all those ideas out of the way, where do I think the story is going? Well, again, the game theorists explain this a little bit better than I can. But at the end, I was like, what the heck? Chris just ripped out their soul, and yet they're still alive? What? But then I thought, maybe that character creation thing at the beginning wasn't completely pointless. Maybe that is the true Chris. You know, the one that just throws himself out of bed, rips out his soul, and brandishes a knife out of nowhere, and smiles creepily. That is not Kara. That is the true Chris. Or hopefully that is, because again, theory, and that soul is us. Creating our vessel wasn't completely pointless. That is our vessel. Our soul is trapped. And probably Gaster is going to find out, okay, the world is completely going to go to crap. Better put the player's soul into this body I told them to make that was going to be completely pointless. Because again, Toby Fox can throw 180s at us. And I'm not going to be too surprised if that's a thing. And, well, anyway, I just wanted to get a lot of that off my chest. I can't remember a lot of other things. You can go look at other theorists' channels about the matters, like Treacicle and Game Theory, as I've explained. Or you can check out Underlab or Swinky Box. They also do great theories about Undertale too. So, if you want, you can go check those guys out. Anyway, those are my thoughts and such. I'm Meloetta the Hedgehog. I'll be leaving you guys. Bye-bye, my gamer nerds and anime fans. Bye-bye.